Welcome back to the Capital Mindset Show, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great day as always. We're going to be talking about Tyson Foods, an update video. Now, I don't typically like to make repeat videos. You know that about me, or at least you should know that about me. For example, if I really just wanted to kind of focus in on certain kinds of stocks like Meta, I should just be making videos on Meta, and especially after the gains we made on Meta or something like a Netflix or any of the other stocks. And I like to just make one video and then refer to it. If there are some major changes, I'll make an update video. And for here, there has been a change, the main one being the price. And we'll talk about it. So I did make a video on Tyson Foods, and I just want to actually start by saying, if you watch my videos, you should know this, that you do not judge the video on the title. I know that we live in the age of short attention spans, and you're used to, maybe, no, I'm not talking to all of you. I think for the most part, the Capital Mindset core audience is very, let's say, astute, very intelligent. And I just want to say that if you are in the habit of grabbing information simply by titles, you shouldn't be investing. You should dollar cost average in index funds and just stay the heck away from individual stocks, because you will harm yourself. You will cause damage to your net worth over time. Okay, but that being said, I did make a video on Tyson Foods, and the title is called Tyson Foods Looking Tasty Here. Okay, so just on the title, I know what someone's going to infer, okay? But depending on how they react or when they drop a question to me, I know if they watched the video or if they just read the title. And that tells me everything immediately. I already know what you did, right? Because only people who watch the video, and by the way, guys, it's not even a big ask. This is an 8-minute video. I've done videos, for example, my Netflix video where I did a good amount of research on behalf of you guys for, you got yourself like a 40 to 50 minute video all on Netflix while Netflix was at their lows, me kind of walking through my thesis. And I don't even think that many people watch all the way till the end. This is an 8-minute video, and I think there were some people that did not watch to the end, a decent amount. All right. So if you look at the title, you say, okay, Tyson Foods, great buy, great buying opportunity, with no further context on anything, especially strategy and what's more or less going to occur within the portfolios, right? Like strategy. Okay. So I'll play the part of the video at least, and it's kind of sad that it's like just a couple seconds away. It's not even towards the end. What am I saying? It's not a couple seconds. It's like a couple minutes towards the end. But here you go. I'll let my past self talk coming in. No sentiment score coming in for this one. Yeah, 0. So yeah, it's fine. It's a fine business. I feel like it's not like a fantastic business. It's not one of the businesses I'd be pounding the table saying I'm going to be putting something like a Meta-sized amount of money into it. But it's a good business. What I believe is a good price. There could be better opportunities. So yeah, I feel like, do your own research here and figure out if it's the right stock for you. But you can tell, if you can't tell over the camera, I'm not like super excited about this business. I'm not, saying, wow, I just have to own this company. I'm kind of more like, oh yeah, I like the company. I think it's a good business. But yeah, it doesn't really, how do you say? I mean, well, sometimes that's good. Like having a bit of a conversation about that. All right, so I go on a little bit of rant about buying boring businesses there, but point being, and you guys can check out, for example, like the percentages of the scenarios. Right now, Tyson Foods has entered those more attractive opportunities. And it was just a couple weeks after I made that video, which was actually funny how that works, right? But if you guys are in Capital Mindset Gold or on Sense, you guys see the holding company portfolio, and you guys can see that I've allocated a good portion, not like a huge portion, but you guys know exactly how much I've allocated to Tyson. So that is more so indicative of when the facts change, albeit right here, price, my mind changes, right? So now I'm moving over from the opportunity is not really there. It's not very good. It's okay. It's meh, to now, okay, now things are actually looking quite attractive. The risk to reward opportunity is there. I think with a Tyson Foods, there are a couple things that people forget. One of them being, hey, it's a cyclical business. Everyone forgets that for some reason. People forget that about Archer Daniels Midland, Tyson Foods, etc. And then they only look at it when it's on good times, not when it's in bad times. And right now, it's going to be accelerating CapEx investment, which is a positive. I think that's going to continue or going to sustain their leadership over a longer period of time. Tyson Foods is a current leader, and then will maintain its leadership, etc. I do think that Tyson Foods is going to surpass this cyclical downturn and come out the other side really strong. All right, accelerating that CapEx during a downturn is a positive in my eyes. Now, there are going to be other effects coming due, such as the loss in crop yield due to the change in current, let's say, weather conditions, like the switch from Nino to Nina, and that's going to be a positive in some respects to the further down the supply chain for cattle and meat, right? Well, to an extent, it's kind of a complicated topic to go over in a short amount of time, but just to kind of keep it brief, there's going to be some changes. The supply chains are going to correct, and Tyson Foods is going to have, again, some semblance of price stability in most of their markets. The cattle industry takes about 2 years to correct. The chicken industry, or chickens, take about 3 months, and then pork about 6 months. So there you go. A lot of the issues is around cattle or around beef, and that's about a 2-year correction process. A lot of their other competitors are either cutting back or also accelerating some of the stronger competitors. So I think that the stronger will become stronger here and the weaker will become weaker. And again, I'm kind of in alignment with what Tyson's strategy is there. But people forget, as always, I don't know why it's so hard to remember that these businesses are cyclical and therefore will go through changes, will go through ups and downs. But yeah, I think that with Tyson Foods, though, we're going to see a lot of negative EPS or declining EPS in the coming quarters before we start to see a recovery / acceleration in the either late part of this year or early next year. And then even, I'd probably even extend that projection to the middle of next year. So I stick by the price points in the prior video. All that's changed, none of the facts really have changed, but all that's really changed is the price. And therefore my attitude towards Tyson has adapted to that price to become more positive from the investment standpoint. Okay, I still think that the business is not like the most beautiful, fantastic business out there. I don't, I'm not running to buy, put half of my portfolio into this business. However, now I think for myself, for me, the allocation makes more sense to put a little bit more into it, where it's now an actual position. All right, with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this update, feel free to leave a like, comment, share it with someone if you want. And again, friendly reminder, go by the content of a video, never by the title. And that goes with anything, articles, whatever, content over title, especially considering as you start to know me as a content creator, I like to have fun. This is for fun for me. So I'll have fun titles. Tyson Foods looks tasty here. It was a fun title. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.